Just 2 seasons after being crowned NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors failed to make it to the 2024 NBA playoffs, as they were eliminated from the play-in tournament. This marks only the 3rd instance in Steve Kerr's 10-year tenure as head coach that the Warriors have missed the playoffs. Fast forward from April to July, and the Warriors have officially broken up 1/3 of their core big three, with Klay Thompson headed to the 2024 runner-up Dallas Mavericks. But how did the Warriors find themselves in this position? The team has seen its fair share of ups and downs in the last 2 seasons, including the roller coaster ride of the 23-24 season. Let's go over some key dates. On June 16, 2022, the Warriors clinched their 4th NBA title of the Stephen Curry era by defeating the Celtics with a 13-point victory in Game 6 of the 2022 NBA Finals. Stephen Curry and the Warriors sent a clear message to the basketball world that their dynasty was far from over. Curry earned his first Finals MVP award, propelling Golden State back to the pinnacle of the basketball realm. On their way to an NBA championship, a few things happened on an individual level. Andrew Wiggins emerged as one of the most important parts of the team, and Jordan Poole solidified himself as a young and rising talent. In many ways, the future looked bright for the Warriors. But on October 5th, 2022, Draymond Green was involved in a physical altercation with Jordan Poole. In their preparations for their title defense, initial reports appeared indicating that Draymond Green and Jordan Poole had some kind of an altercation during training camp. However, following the release of video footage capturing the incident, Draymond Green was subsequently suspended from the team, casting a shadow of internal unrest over the Warriors as they faced this challenging situation. On February 6, 2023, Stephen Curry was sidelined for the first of 11 consecutive games due to a left leg injury. As the Warriors maintained a slim lead above 500, this injury sidelined Curry for a month, posing a significant threat to Golden State's efforts to defend their championship title. But the Warriors worked it out, and on April 30th, 2023, as the 6th seed in the Western Conference, the Warriors defeated the 3rd-seeded Kings in a hard-fought 7-game series in the first round of the playoffs. In a pivotal Game 7, Steph showcased his championship pedigree by setting a new Game 7 record with 50 points, leading Golden State to a convincing 20-point victory and securing an upset win. However, on May 12th, 2023, just a couple weeks later, the Warriors were eliminated from the 2023 playoffs. Following a 2-week span, the Warriors' quest to defend their title concluded as they were defeated by LeBron and the Lakers. Despite entering the playoffs as the number 6 seed, the Lakers, who were seeded 7th, managed to secure the series victory in 6 games, ending Golden State's postseason run. Just a few weeks later, on May 30th, the Warriors would lose their GM, Bob Myers, marking the conclusion of a significant era. Myers, who was widely recognized as the mastermind behind the team's success, chose to step down as his contract reached its conclusion. With Myers exiting his role in the front office, the Warriors looked to Mike Dunleavy Jr. to lead the team in its rebuilding efforts. And with one of his first moves on July 7th, the Warriors exchanged Jordan Poole for Chris Paul with the Wizards. Following chemistry concerns arising from that altercation earlier in the season, the Warriors made a decisive move by trading Poole. Prior to this trade, the team had recently secured Draymond Green with a 4-year contract extension before sending Poole to the Washington Wizards in exchange for the seasoned 18-year veteran Chris Paul. The Warriors remained loyal to Draymond Green, but just a month into the season, some question if that was the right move. On November 15, 2023, Draymond was suspended following an altercation with Rudy Gobert. Amid escalating tensions during a game between Minnesota and Golden State, Green was prominently involved, leading to a 5-game suspension for placing his arm around Gobert's neck. Then, a month later, on December 14th, Draymond is suspended again. Upon his return from that first suspension, Green encountered further controversy. He was given a flagrant 2 foul after hitting Nurkic in the face, resulting in an indefinite suspension due to his track record of unsportsmanlike behavior. Draymond's absence lasted for over a month, causing him to miss 16 games. During that period, Golden State went 8-8 for a .500 record. Just a month later, a heartbreaking loss befell the Warriors organization and the NBA world when their assistant coach, Decky Miljovic, passed away due to complications from a heart attack suffered during a team outing in Salt Lake City. In the aftermath of the tragic event, the Warriors returned home and had their scheduled games rescheduled to allow the team time to grieve. Now, although the Warriors closed out the season on a positive note, their efforts were not sufficient to secure a spot in the NBA playoffs, resulting in their placement as the 10th seed in the competitive Western Conference, enough to just sneak into the play-in tournament. However, following a discouraging 24-point defeat to the Sacramento Kings on April 16, 2024, uncertainty surrounded the immediate and long-term prospects for the Golden State Warriors. This loss marked the first time since the 2021 NBA play-in tournament that the Warriors had failed to advance in the playoffs. Now, from the beginning of the 2024 free agency period, Klay Thompson appeared poised to enter free agency, with indications suggesting that both the Warriors and Thompson were mentally prepared for his probable departure from the Bay Area. The Warriors instead chose to pursue Paul George, however, hit a roadblock as George opted out of the final year of his contract with the LA Clippers, transitioning to unrestricted free agency and eventually signing with the 76ers. The setback materialized following extensive negotiations involving the Warriors. Despite the Warriors' repeated belief that they were close to acquiring the veteran small forward, the Warriors had reached an agreement to offer Paul George a maximum 4-year extension upon his potential arrival. They believed that they had presented multiple trade scenarios that the Clippers could accept, with both Stephen Curry and Draymond Green fully supportive of those moves. George had shown strong interest in joining the Warriors. However, despite the efforts and intentions of all parties involved, the Clippers never approved of any of the proposed trade variations. Consequently, George transitioned to free agency, placing him out of the Warriors' immediate reach and ultimately leading him to joining Philadelphia. This sequence of events unfolded quickly, all before the commencement of free agency on the 30th. Now, to make things worse, on June 30th, Chris Paul signed with the San Antonio Spurs. Paul, of course, isn't a significant loss to the Warriors, but losing him and gaining nothing in return makes that Jordan Poole trade completely fruitless. And then finally, on July 1st, 2024, the news broke that Klay Thompson would be signing with the Dallas Mavericks, truly marking the end of an era in Golden State. With no tangible gains to show, the Warriors are grappling with significant challenges, including the loss of a foundational player. They have significant unresolved roster moves and crucial decisions to make, all while navigating the final chapter of Stephen Curry's prime years. The Warriors truly had one of the greatest runs in NBA history, but as of now, the dynasty seems to have come to an end. Thanks for watching Sports Pantheon.